I am Nick Shell, a certified Enneagram coach. This is my series where, as a 6, I talk about how I can look and act and feel like all of the other numbers, because that's how Enneagram works. We're all 9, and it's just a matter of the situation presenting itself where that version of you sort of comes out, despite you actually being one designated number. So I am a 6, wing 7. It's right there in the name. So my dominant wing is a 7. My energy can be construed, it can be perceived as a 7 at times. So let's go ahead and do this video. Let's say, how can I act and look and feel like a 7? Well, for one, I think even the way I talk is going to be that. I have sort of an arguably scattered approach when I'm talking. I'm not quite stuttering, but I'm a little bit like this and I have so much to say and not enough time to say it. And so many thoughts going through my head constantly. Granted, that's part of my 5 wing too. It's almost like all the thoughts are in my head and then I'm trying to get them out quick enough, and that looks like a 7. So the energy is absolutely there. There's one word that people use to describe me that keeps coming up, and I don't go around asking people, hey, how would you describe me in one phrase? People just say this after having interaction with me, whether they know me well or not. I've heard this like 6 or 7 times in the last couple of weeks. Nick, you're intense. And so I think that could be part of it. It's that intensity. It's, yes, like a true 7, I am constantly trying to distract myself from all the scary things in life. And I have found that's some of the best therapy, because in reality, am I depressed? No. But I have a 5 wing, and it's very easy to get into the thought of like, the universe has no end. I'm gonna die at some point. What happens to my consciousness after I die? It's very easy to be in those, think about those sad things, those scary things. So as long as I can distract myself with fun, or at least interesting things to talk about, then I don't have to think about those things. And that's helpful, and that's therapy. I mean, I'll give you another example of my 7ness. I think would be my vehicle is a Jeep Wrangler. That's fun. It's fun if you have a Jeep. I've got mud tires on that thing. So I can drive through creeks. I can drive through rain, no matter how the roads are. I can drive through it. When it's snowing, that's a lot of fun. We can take the top off the Jeep. It's fun. I do care about fun, and I think it's important because 6s fundamentally have anxiety. If you're a 6, you have anxiety. I would say if you think that you're a 6 and you don't have anxiety, then you're probably not a 6. Because so much of my life is just managing anxiety. And the 7 definitely helps me through that. How can I distract myself so that I don't have to think about how sad and scary the world actually is? Can you relate to that? Your comments are right here.